Nancy Pelosi talking about these folks who have been shipped out of Texas and Florida to be sent up north where they're sanctuary cities. They're totally sanctuary cities and states until they get immigrants, and then suddenly they don't want to be anymore. But her answer is, I mean, this is one of the most xenophobic, racist things I think I've ever heard a public official say. Let's watch.
We have a shortage of workers in our country, and you see even in Florida, some of the farmers and the growers saying, why are you shipping these immigrants up north? We need them to pick the crops down here.
Yeah, we got to have them to pick those crops down south because they don't grow anything up north. This is incredible that she said that. If a Republican had said something like that we've got to have these illegal immigrants picking the cotton and picking the corn and picking the strawberries and picking the peas, my gosh, we'd never heard the end of it.
Well, it would have led every hour on CNN.
Every hour for weeks on end. Thank you, Nancy, for your sensitive comments and the fact that you think illegals only want to come here to pick crops in Florida. Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you something. You may not appreciate Ron DeSantis, Nancy Pelosi, but there's some folks in his state who are actually his constituents, and they kind of appreciate him. And they're not Republican. Watch.
About DeSantis, but that gas is here in Arcadia. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but it's here in Arcadia. So y'all know who we vote for. I don't know about the rest of you. I'm voting for DeSantis, and I'm a Democrat.
I just love this. I mean, he's just saying, look, this guy, DeSantis, got us gas in this town of ours, and I don't know about y'all, but I'm voting for the guy who's getting results. If that happens all over America, it's going to be a bad day on Election Day for the Democrats. All they do is virtue signal about how much better they are, look down their nose at working class people, call every person who's pro-life, conservative, and Christian a threat to democracy, a deplorable, a racist, a fascist, and real people out there in the real world, they just want to be able to live their lives with some degree of freedom. I want to go to a clip. This is Nancy Pelosi. She's telling us what an amazing job Joe Biden has been doing as president. And you just wonder, this kind of goes back to that comment about does she need to take a cognitive test? Watch this clip and I think you'll know the answer.
Real tribute to President Biden. He has been a great president. He has accomplished, we've working together, accomplished so much. And that is beginning to have some appreciation in the public in terms of his leadership.
Yeah, that was spoken on the Stephen Colbert show. Somehow Stephen Colbert kept a straight face because I think he probably agrees with her. And I'm just wondering, can you name those things that Joe Biden has done that has really made our lives better? Is crime down? Is it safer to be on our streets than it was 2 years ago? Gasoline, does it cost less than it did 2 years ago? What about your groceries? Are you paying less for your groceries than you did 2 years ago? What was a gallon of milk costing 2 years ago? Dozen eggs, loaf of bread. What's it cost now? So help me understand these great things he's done, because some of us are missing it, completely missing these great things. Okay, got another question for us?
Oh, absolutely, sir. Michelle Campbell asking, hey, Mike, does Biden ever change his mind? He never says the same thing twice.
Well, he only says what he reads off the teleprompter when he's squinting and yelling. Occasionally, he goes off script, and when he does, the White House, all the staff, they run for mops and buckets because they know they have a serious cleanup in aisle 46. It's just like, oh no, there he goes. He's going to say something that we didn't write for him. And boy, are we in trouble. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I hope you will now. The button is just below this video, and there's a little bell next to it. If you click on those, YouTube will reluctantly start letting you know when we've got a new video uploaded.